Pretty good game, good ball game all the way around. I thought it was a great team effort. I thought we grinded through some really key moments, and we beat a team that's hot, playing well, pitching well, swinging the bat well. You don't typically see either of us play a 3-2 game, but we won a nice ball game, one-run ball game by hanging in there against the pitcher and Junior Guerra, who had good stuff. Obviously, the big moment was Brandon Drury's two-run home run that put us ahead. But I thought before that Zach Godley did an outstanding job. 80 pitches, 6 2/3. What more could you ask for? Maybe had a little more life left in him, but I felt like he had done his job, and it was time to turn it over to the bullpen, who did it. Once again, did a great job.
Can you just walk through Drury's at-bat, just the impact CO had at the left on the base pass, and then also Drury working that 0-2 count?
Right. Those are things we talk about inside of a team moment. To grind through the at-bat, 0-2 doesn't necessarily mean you're out of the at-bat. This is a very capable offensive team, and I believe he got the count back to 3-2, and he hit a breaking ball or an off-speed pitch for a big home run. It just speaks volumes about his play coverage, his discipline, sticking with the plan. CO obviously creates a little bit of a disturbance on the bases. You can see that it kind of unwound on Guerra a little bit there, and credit us for taking advantage of that little opening. I think he lost a little bit of focus, and it was a difference in the game.
After last night's loss, talk about the character of the club, about the resiliency bouncing back after a bad moment.
We've done that all year long, and these guys rely on one another. It's a great team effort every single night, and despite a home loss yesterday, something that we're not doing a lot of, they came back in a game where it wasn't easy. Things were not flowing the way we like for them to. Credit their pitcher for holding a very offensive team in check. So we did enough to win the game. We hung in there long enough to win the ball game, and that's what pleases me most. Well, he does it every single time. I mean, there, like I said, I've said many times, there's an electricity in the air when he comes in the game. He's very confident, throwing a lot of strikes, and got the game settled and handed it off to Fernando. So, he's starting to take over some really high leverage roles in some key moments, and executes and gets the job done. I did, but I committed to the plan that I'd walk through with Butch, and I felt like he did his job. I didn't want anything to kind of get away from us. I thought some of his pitches maybe were getting elevated, and that's a sign that he's getting a little bit tired. And I went out to the mound. I could tell that he didn't want to come out of the game. I don't want anybody to come out of the game in that situation. So credit to him. I just felt like it was the right situation to turn it over.
You obviously don't want to fall behind, but what does it say about all these come from behind?
Well, I hit on a little bit just now. I think this team can impact the game at any time, any batter, at any moment, and they know it. We feel like we're never out of any ball game until the final out, and there's a lot of focus inside of the dugout during the game. I think they're handing off information, and they're looking for that one moment to create a big inning. And we play for big innings. It's no mystery here. We want to score more than one run per inning. And it's been translating. These guys have really responded to staying together, handing off at-bats, and coming up with a big hit.
With Taiwan coming back soon, I know you said Randall's probably staying in rotation. That put a squeeze on Zach. It seems like every time out he's...
Right. Well, I hit on that a little bit this afternoon in the afternoon press conference, that there's a lot of mental toughness that he is showing, because he's walking through a pretty tough situation. He's pitching. He doesn't know if he's going to get the ball the next time, and he continues to be very impressive. And the biggest key here is that he hasn't let it affect his game plan or his ability to go out there and do what he did tonight. So he deserves so much credit. Yes, we have some moves. There are some moves that are imminent. We don't know what they are. We're going to walk through that and talk about it as a group as we move forward.